the only thing that's happening are students are not getting the education they need to be healthy and safe.
Does sex education in high school influence sexual behaviors in college? That was the question posed by senior psychology major Melanie Prater at the 2019 Conference on Undergraduate Research, held at Kennesaw State University. Student researchers from all over North America were invited to participate. Phase 1 of Melanie's study began with a survey.
It was a paper and pencil survey where I would have students from the research pool at LaGrange College sign up for a session, and they would come in and just fill out the survey, and I would take it over to the research lab and log all of their answers in. So altogether we had about 200 surveys.
The average age of each respondent was 19 and a half. 52% of them were freshmen. They were asked to choose the type of sex education program they experienced in high school. No program, comprehensive sexuality program, featuring programs that start in kindergarten and continue through 12th grade and include topics such as human development, abstinence, contraception, and disease prevention. Abstinence-based, that emphasizes the benefits of abstinence. Abstinence only. Abstinence only until marriage, presenting marriage as the only morally correct context for sexual activity. And fear-based or shame-based sex education, relying on fear and guilt to control sexual behavior. According to the survey, which type of sex education did most of them say they experienced in high school?
Overwhelmingly, they were some form of abstinence-based. But just because they were an abstinence-based program didn't mean they didn't learn about condoms or healthy communications and relationships or where to go if you need medical help. Those are still being taught in some abstinence-based programs, but they're just not being taught as a high frequency. We are in the South, and we are a religious-based college, so maybe that's why we had so many abstinence-based programs. So maybe if this study was done in northern states or at a large public college, the numbers would be different.
One conclusion drawn from the study is that college students are going to be sexually active, no matter where their information comes from.
It was a very small group of students who did say they learned about sex from their churches. And in that small population, it also didn't make a difference. So parents, family physicians, churches, there was really no difference.
The final conclusion drawn from this study is that neither the type nor the content of one's high school sex education program can predict sexual behaviors in college.
These abstinence-based programs are not promoting what they think they are. They're not effective. So we have to assume that students are going to be sexually active once they get to college, and instead teach them how to be healthy in those environments and how to protect themselves instead of pretending like it's just not going to happen. This study was primarily for what's even going on, because we have the regulations that are stated need to be taught in sex ed programs, and from the study that I did, or at least LaGrange College students, those things aren't happening.
Undergraduate research is an important part of the LaGrange College experience. It teaches organization, discipline, thoughtful analysis, and helps many students choose a career. For more on the subject of undergraduate research at LaGrange College, visit lagrange.edu.